I asked the Angel Galactic Council a question this past week. Why do we try to assign purpose to a person's death? The answer came immediately. We are looking for meaning. I've been sitting with the death of Renee Nicole Good, a 37-year-old mother, poet, and U.S. citizen who was killed by an ICE agent in Minneapolis on January the 7th. And within hours of her death, she had already become several people, depending on who was talking. To the Department of Homeland Security, Renee was a domestic terrorist who weaponized her vehicle. To activists and neighbors, she was a protector who died because she loved her community. And to some in the spiritual community, she was taking one for the team. A soul who chose to die so something larger could unfold. All of these narratives arrived before the facts had been settled. All of them served someone's need for justification, for a hero, for cosmic order. This is what we do, isn't it? We reach for meaning before the body is cold. And I want to say, that drive is human. It's understandable. It's even holy in its own way. Uncertainty is unbearable. Tragedy without meaning feels random, cruel, even unsafe. If we can explain it, we can contain it. If we can name what it means, we can protect ourselves from it, or at least from the terror of knowing it could happen to us, to anyone, for no reason at all. Meaning gives us something to do with our grief, or our fear, or our rage. But here's the problem. Meaning imposed is not the same as meaning that emerges. And when we rush to assign it, we often get it wrong and cause harm in the process. When we assign meaning too fast, we stop asking questions. We harden into our camps, and we use the dead to prove what we already believed. Renee becomes a symbol before she's mourned as a person. This is how disinformation finds fertile ground, not because people are stupid or malicious, but because they want a story that makes sense. They need one. And whoever offers it first gets to shape the narrative. The federal government said she was a threat. Community members said she was a hero. A fellow medium said her death was destined, that she had agreed to it on a soul level to serve a higher purpose. I heard that last one and something in me recoiled. Not because I don't believe in purpose, I do, but because it felt too easy, too fast, too convenient for the living. So I asked. I went to the Angel Galactic Council and Metatron with 3 questions. Was Renee meant to die? No. Was he meant to kill? No. Are deaths planned for a purpose? No. No deaths are planned for a purpose. I sat with that. It wasn't comfortable. It's much easier to believe there's a plan, that Renee's death was written into some cosmic script, that she volunteered for this, that it had to happen so the rest of us could wake up. But then I asked another question. Can a death come to serve a purpose? Can a death come to serve a purpose? The answer was yes. How? Through grief, through the loneliness that turns us inward, and through the kindness that rises up, and also through the seeking of justice. That's where meaning emerges, not because it was designed that way, but because love finds its way through. There's a difference between meaning imposed and meaning that emerges. Imposed meaning serves the one who assigns it. It closes the case. It gives us permission to stop looking, stop questioning, stop sitting with the discomfort of not knowing. Emergent meaning serves the living and honors the dead. It takes time. It requires presence. It asks us to stay open. We don't find meaning at the scene of the tragedy. We grow it in the aftermath, slowly, through what we choose to do next. Renee Good was a poet, a mother, a wife. It's possible she loved her neighbors enough to stop her car and bear witness when she saw that there might be danger. It's also possible she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's not comforting. It's not satisfying, but it's true. The meaning of her death isn't written yet. It's being written now by her family, by Minneapolis, by all of us watching and choosing how to respond. We can rush to make her into what we need her to be, or we can let her be who she was and let the meaning emerge from how we live forward. Renee's wife said she believed there is kindness in the world and that we are here to find it where it lives and nurture it where it needs to grow. That's the invitation. Not to find meaning, but to make it carefully, honestly, with love. Let's not rush it. Let's earn it. I am Linda at Tula Light. This is where story meets spirit.